definitely warranted, and just want to give you kudos for all your hard work. You've been grinding.
Thank you.
Work has been on MTV,
Oh man.
Foot Locker Australia, like all of these different BET,
Yeah.
just all over the place. So
It's
I
been
just want to.
it's been a while. It's been a lot of grind, a lot of movement in a very short period of time too. It's incredible. You know how much you can move when you got and I don't want to be sound religious, but it's just what it is, man. I told God I'm gonna thank him, you know, and that's why I give it all to everything I do. Can
I
you hear me?
love it, as you should. Yeah, I should.
Okay.
I love
Yeah.
it because and I definitely one of my favorite tracks on your current album, and we'll get more into that soon. Is Able, and is that referring to God and what He's able to do?
Of
Is what I
course.
was gathering.
Of course.
Yep.
But it also refers to us as being able. God created us in the image and likeness. We came up with the concept of what God is. We had to create language to even be able to speak to ourselves after a million years of developing our brain as a human. So we can't God is technology. It's the like one thing you can stop, you can argue with the concept of God all you want, but you cannot argue with someone who said, my belief in God got me through stage 4 cancer.
Oop.
You can't argue with that.
No, exactly.
God is the technology of the mind. It's the highest level of thinking. They call it Godhood. That's what the word
Mm,
Elohim means. Elohim means Godhood. That's where the original God is Greek, but Elohim is
mm,
Hebrew, right?
okay.
And so they mistranslated the Hebrew word to just being like one thing. And it's like, no, Godhood is a plural thing. And that's what we are. Like we got womanhood, fatherhood, manhood, you got Godhood, your childhood. Godhood is our highest level. It's our highest level. And
Ooh,
that's what's tapped.
teach
That's what
the
God
people.
is.
Teach the people. Teach the people. And
Yeah.
even I know. And my thing is, even if you don't believe in the blue-eyed Jesus, there's a higher being out there. There's a
That
higher being,
period.
whatever you want to call them. It's a higher being. It's something bigger than us. Because I'm as a Christian, someone. I'm more spiritual than religious, meaning I'm not about the stringent. Oh, you've got to believe, you got to do this and that in order to
Right.
practice your religion, and you interpret
Right.
Him in your way. But definitely, I know God has gotten me through
Right.
some major times. So
Right.
and for those who believe otherwise, hey, that's on them. But I know and have to speak my testimony.
Yeah,
So
God is more of an it than it is a him or a her.
mhm.
God is that thing that makes you love someone, that makes you kind to someone, that makes you consider someone that's not you. God is bigger than it's the biggest someone says, well, someone had to be the bigger person, right? Someone had to be God to make this thing work
All
and
of
keep
this,
going.
right?
So
All
to
those
make
different
to
gifts that
yeah,
it
so
put the
it's
upon you
self
so many gifts because you sing, you write. I'm sorry, you're not sing. You rap.
I sing too.
Oh, I was gonna say I heard a little bit up in there. That's what I'm saying. You was
I do
reminding
it
me
all. Go listen to
of
Narcissist. Go listen
and
to the
well,
song
God,
Narcissist.
yeah, because you said you are the modern day Michelangelo Renaissance man, and definitely with your drawing is A1. You sing, you rap, you have a clothing line,
Right,
you
right.
are a producer,
Umbrella.
and
They
just
call me.
I love how you have really you just come from a higher thought. Not bad for an Oklahoma native, not bad for
Not bad at all, huh? Not bad.
for somebody from Oklahoma. I'm
You
from
know what?
Detroit,
My
by the way.
father is an Oklahoma native too, and he passed 3 years ago. But he's a reggae god, come from Oklahoma. Reggae god for real. 4 Grammys in reggae. My father, brother Noom,
I
and
love it. Shout out to him. So let's talk about some other
yeah,
influences. Your dad, obviously,
yeah.
is an influence for you. Who else were influences? Because, like I said, when I was listening to you, I was hearing some Little Brother. I was hearing like it was
Little brother, I
reminding me of
love Little Brother. Shout out to Little
the
Brother.
back.
Shout out to Knife Wonder. I love Little Brother.
Yeah, so you were giving me that vibe, and I can hear some of that '80s R&B influence as well. So tell us who have been some of your muses and inspiration. Who created you at who formulated you as the artist?
I'm gonna be on like groups that I used to listen to. Um, Tribe Called Quest for one, Q-Tip.
Yeah,
Um, um,
definitely heard that native tongue in you. Yep. Jungle Brothers, all of that. You definitely giving
Jungle
me that
Brothers, Queen
De La
Latifah's,
Soul. Yeah.
Queen Latifah, Missy Elliott's. Um, man, it's so many leaders of the new school. Jay-Z, of course. Kanye, of course. And that's fam. And it's just that's what it is. Michael Jackson, Tupac, Shakur. Biggest influence might be someone like as simple as uh 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 Lupe Fiasco or something like some of the biggest influences, just people who are progressively you noticed at one point in rap you had to be smart, like in the early 90s. You had to be smart. People had to like believe you that you were a person, like Dwayne Wayne off a different world or something. That was cool to be the guy with the brain. And then all of a sudden it became cool to be just gangsters, right? And I went through my gangster time period. I've been through it. I sold crack. I did it all. I did it all. Got in trouble for it in a real way very early 20s. And then it became cool. Kanye and Lupe's made it cool to be a backpack rapper. They made it actually like really
You definitely
cool
gave.
to be that.
Yep.
So these were the
Yeah.
guys doing the biggest numbers. Before that, backpack rappers didn't do the biggest numbers. They were underground damn near.
Right.
And
Right.
and then Kanye made backpack and took it to mainstream
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
beat out 50 Cent, the guy
Yep.
wearing the bulletproof vest. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
it's just like
As it should.
so yeah, so it's he made the everyman cool. Kanye
Right.
made the everyman cool.
Wait a minute.
And that's
Speaking of Kanye, you said that's fam. Are you related
yeah,
to him, or what? You
yeah, that's my
what you?
cousin. That's my
Your
cousin.
cousin for real, for real.
Donda and my father are cousins. So Kanye's
Ah,
like a
okay,
third cousin to me. Yeah, but he's my cousin. And
okay.
he used to be at my dad's house in Harlem.
I
And
love that.
this is when he was with Amber Rose.
Oh,
Amber
oh,
Rose
if you
and
know, you know,
Kanye been to
Jesus.
my dad's house in Harlem, like eating Thanksgiving dinner. Kanye sleep, passed out on the couch after he
What?
eat, tired. They took pictures. They got pictures of him and laying. I mean, embarrassingly sleep, like
Right.
drooling and shit.
Drool, all of
Like,
that. Got that
like
itis going on. Got that itis going
yeah,
on. Okay, I
yeah.
love
Him
it.
and
So
him
you
and Jane
obviously
in
yeah,
Harlem.
you've
And
obviously been influenced by some greats.
yeah, Tony
And Kanye,
Williams is an influence too. Tony Williams, my cousin Tony Williams.
I love
That's
it.
Kanye's cousin as well. And
Okay.
that's my original last name is Williams. That's
Ah,
Donda's.
okay.
That's
Wait, because
Donda's
I want
original
to ask,
last
what
name.
is? Yeah, I want to ask where, because I see the Jaguar. Because your real name is James.
No, my real
Okay.
name is Jamal.
Jamal. Excuse me. Thank you for the correction. Jamal.
Jamal. It
Jamal.
means beautiful. It means beautiful.
Okay. So how did we get from Jamal to Jay French?
Jamal French is my name.
Okay.
Jamal French. That's it. That's how you got it.
Okay. So
Jay
last name is
French.
French.
Jamal French. Yeah, it's just my initials. I didn't think I wanted to have a weird professional name, a different one. I wanted to be so myself that I want to be the rapper that's himself the most out of everyone. So that's what you get from me is me being 100,000% me. I don't rap about drugs, about having a fancy car, about money, I rap about what's inside of me. And if I know myself really well, then that means I know you too, because you just like me. And that's why you're
Okay.
gonna relate to everything that I say when I rap on lyrics, because I'm you. You know what I'm saying? I know me so well that I'm gonna know everybody. And that's how it works. People ask, like, how you know that? Like, how do you know that? I went to school, I scored the highest test scores in my school, and the third highest test score in my school history on my pre-ACTs when I was in high school. And they would ask, like, how do you know that? And I'm like, I was in school for metaphysics since I was 5.
So how did you get into music? How did you transition into music?
Um, I've been playing drums since I was 3. My father's, of course, I told you about him. He's a 4-time Grammy-winning reggae artist. He was with the Burning Spear Band, one of the biggest, arguably one of the biggest reggae band ever. You know, that's how I got into it, was watching my father grind and keep doing it even when people thought it was weird. He grew dreadlocks in 1989 and 90 when people did not wear dreads, you know.
Right.
And I'm a kid, I'm a little bitty kid, and I'm watching that's all I know. My dad, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. You know, and people thought he was going crazy, and then he wasn't. He was just into Rastafarianism, and that's where he was. That's what raised me, was being around a Rastafarian community, and that's kind of where I get my morals. So when you listen to my music, you'll hear the Rastafarian morals and moral compass in everything I do, as far as being a lion, as far as standing up, being a soldier for love and for God and for us and for progression and progress.
So Dad is a Grammy winner, and you are a Recording Academy member.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a Grammy mentor. I'm a mentor for the Grammy.
Mentor. Okay. So can you vote though? Are you can you vote though? Okay, so you can vote for. So being inside of the Grammy ecosystem, how has that changed how you evaluate music, both your own and others?
I say this: the Grammys is we fight for more than just. It is more than just about the votes. It's about music rights. We're the ones that fight for the music rights of the reason why we can, or an artist at all can get publishing and can do certain things. We take that stuff to the law, to Congress. And the Recording Academy is more than just something about an award show or who got an award. The Recording Academy is about protecting artists in the recording industry. That's what it's about. That's all it's about. The Grammy Awards is just to get attention and to make money, because it's a nonprofit company. So it's just to bring in some dough so that we can go to work for all the artists of the world and protect us. This is why they don't have a Grammys in Nigeria. This is why those Nigerians got to come over here and sign with us, because they don't have the laws in place to protect them from a company that signs them and distributes them. They don't have laws in place. So they got to come over here. Tim's has to come over here. Burna Boy got to come over here so they can be protected, and then sign with a company that can protect them so they can get paid. In Nigeria,
it protects their, like, so is it similar to ASCAP and BMI?
Well, no. It's we actually go to Congress to put the law. The reason why the laws are in place that protect artists from getting robbed by other companies, or to get our just due, like to get to have our mechanical rights and our this and that. This is all comes from places like the Recording Academy, who are fighting for music rights, period, for us to be able to be taken care of, to have a pension, because music is so important. It's the most important thing next to food. You know, it's so important. You, like, how dare you to go a whole day without listening, go a whole week without listening to music?
I'll be missing something. I definitely feel like I'm missing something.
Right. Every commercial you see gonna have music. Every movie you gonna watch gonna have music. Everything. Music is so important. So we have to protect the people that make it, because it's really worth way more than what it costs.
Yes, absolutely.
Music should be $1,000 an album. It should be $150 a single. That's
how you have yourself protected yourself as an artist. Making sure that your paperwork is right, because a lot of times the business of it is what people, falls by the wayside. So how have you, as an artist, you've been making albums since like what, 2017, 2018?
No, I've been making out 2016.
Okay, so this is your 10th year. 10th year now.
Yeah,
so
how have you protected
yourself? How have you protected yourself?
Oh man, just make sure I owned everything. Make sure I did it all myself. Make sure I had the skill set before I even started. which is what most people don't even do. They don't. I was a part of the Grammys before my first album came out. Ain't that crazy? I went for it. Like, I got to be a part of this. I called and cold called the Grammys and was like, I want to be a member. It sounds crazy, but I want to be a member.
I
And
thought
they're
they
like,
would be
no,
recommended.
no. They're like, no, no, no. And back then it wasn't Harvey Mason Jr. It was Neil Portnow.
Okay.
And Neil Portnow, I lied my way into getting to Neil Portnow, or kind of smarmed my way into getting to, I didn't lie, but I smarmed my way into
Smart.
getting
Okay.
to
I
Neil,
love that.
into
Smart.
into Neil Portnow's ear. And I'm on the phone with the president of the Grammys now. And I was just off a cold call, literally off of a cold call, just me picking up the phone and calling them. No warning, no nothing. Knowing one person's name, got them on the phone, got to the next person, got to the next person. Then finally I get to the president of the Grammys, Neil Portnow at the time.
I love that.
Neil Portnow says, I can't do anything for you. He's a nice guy, very nice guy, very polite. He's like, I can't do it. I can't help you. I can't do it. He said, I said, well, my father has 4 Grammys. And he says, who's your father? He looks him up. He's like, well, he says he's still active. I'm like, my dad was alive at the time. He lived in New York still, of course. And and he looks it up. He's like, I can't add you on his account because he's not active as a member. I said, look, man, if you add me as a member, I'm going to actually vote. You got a whole bunch of members that probably don't even care about being members. They're not even representing it properly. If you put me with this company, I'm going to represent this company properly. I'm going to appreciate it so much. I'm never going to not represent this company properly as an artist and as a fighter for music rights. And he said, you know what? I'll make you an associate member to me. So when I got onto the Grammys, I got on as an associate member of the president.
I love that. So wait a minute.
We're still friends to this day.
I love that. And that's about like shooting your shot and putting it out there.
Kidding me?
You got to.
Kidding me? Yeah. I shot it and got it blocked 100 times and kept going. Until it got in. That's just perseverance, tenacity.
So what are your predictions for this year? Who do you think is taking it home?
It don't even matter anymore. It don't matter anymore.
Why?
It doesn't. It doesn't matter anymore because none of the voters actually listen to the music anymore. They just vote for who's popular. It might as well be the American Music Awards.
So are you listening now? You listening?
Yeah, I listen.
But so you're saying are you saying integrity has been lost?
Yeah, it's gone. Just wiped out, man. It's 10,000, it's 7,000 voting members. No one even listens to the music. They just vote for what they listen to all year.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. Okay, that's a whole nother topic, though. I'm kind of.
The Grammys is not what y'all think it is. It's not what y'all think it is. It's a beautiful arrangement of as far as the Recording Academy goes, but the Grammys were having problems and trouble making sure that the voters actually listen to all the music and actually compare it instead of just listen to what they think should win because it's so popular and they got the numbers. Yeah, it's not about the numbers. It's not about. Yes, it is. Yes, it fucking is. It is. That's all it's about. Nothing else. You're not going to see an unpopular artist get a Grammy.
That's unfortunate.
I'll wait. Who did last year? I'll wait. What unpopular artist got a Grammy last year? Let's wait.
I hate to say I agree with you. Because the integrity music has fallen off. For me, we've gotten to the level where we accept mediocrity and think it's great. So that's why I'm glad to see that you have so many notable and artists who have integrity, who are actually about the artistry, your influences. I could definitely hear that in your music. So let's get into talking about your music. The latest single, Smitten, featuring Taylor Deneen, your fellow Oklahoma native.
Taylor Deneen, that's my girl, man. Yeah, she's
I love
incredible.
It. So were you all in the studio together? It's definitely
we're from the same. We're from the same. We have the same hometown. So we're both from Oklahoma City. She was on The Voice 2024 season 2020 in 2024, and we just were fans of each other. That's all, and we just decided to do a record together. And she slayed her part. Man, she killed it. She killed it.
Yes, she did.
The
You
girl
did
could
too,
really
though.
blow.
You did too, though,
The girl
because
could,
I was
yeah,
digging the
thank you.
lyrics. They're definitely thought provoking, and it's refreshing because we need more of that today. We need more of that.
Yeah,
My daughter just got hip to
thank you.
Escape, and she was listening to their first album, and she was just like, "Where is all the yearning and understanding in today's music?" I'm like, "It's pretty much gone. It's not in the
Yeah, yeah,
mainstream as it should be."
yeah,
So
yeah.
so
It's
talk about that
coming.
because
It's coming.
you have like millions of streams though. I heard somewhere you've got
I have a lot. I have a lot. I have a lot of streams. I just
yeah.
don't
Now how have you achieved
promote.
that? Because you since you're not considered what's mainstream popular, even though you definitely your footprint
Yeah.
is in so many areas with the Olympics and MTV. But how have you achieved those streams?
Hey man, that's how right there is them picking it up, having a licensing deal. Let me give you the key real quick. A licensing deal is the most important deal an artist can ever have. A licensing deal where they put your stuff out there to be considered for commercials. And
Uh-oh. Looks like we may have briefly lost Jay French just for a moment. Hopefully he'll be rejoining us soon. Might have a couple internet issues, but I thank you all for watching. Great conversation. I love artists such as this who know what's going on behind the scenes. And I hope you all have been listening as far as the Grammys being a popularity contest, which we've known for years. But okay, you back with us, Jay? Good. It's like won't let us be great tonight, huh? But definitely, we were talking about, yeah, he's educating us, and shout out to Keisha, he's educating us, definitely educating us. Let's see here if we can get Jay back on with us. I appreciate him trying. We can hear you, Jay. Oh, there you go. There you go.
This is terrible. Let me try it again.
No, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Fuck the whole thing up.
Thank you for your patience, you all, as we are getting it together. But definitely a great conversation.
And it fucked through the whole thing.
Yeah, look at that. It's acting up. Um, so let's see. Let me check when the Grammys are, as a matter of fact. Let's get him. We'll get him back on in a little bit. But the Grammys are coming up. And like Jay said, sometimes actually it's next Sunday, February 1st, are the Grammys next Sunday. And there are definitely a lot of popular people, of course, Dolce, Billie Eilish, Kendrick Lamar, a lot of the, like he said, popular artists. Jay, are you back with us? We want to get into discussing his single Smitten, and then also the concept behind his album, I Don't Believe in Bad Days. I was reading a post from a friend of mine, a Facebook friend of mine, who was talking about just, living it today and not letting bad days ruin whole moments. So a one moment ruin your. Definitely want to get into his mindset. We can hear you, Jay. Oh, there you go. You back with us?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I don't know. I got a phone call and it threw the whole thing off.
Can you hear me though?
I had to put it on Do Not Disturb.
Right. Because of course. So yep, licensing. And I remember our previous guest, Carita, the golden lady, the lady with the golden ear, Miller, spoke about this as well, as far as and what Jay French was saying before he dropped off is licensing is, if you all don't know, is like pretty much when you hear a song in a movie or you hear it in a commercial, you hear it on a TV show, it's been licensed and people are getting paid, of course, to have their music licensed. So that's something that definitely is income generating, besides touring with artists a lot of time that a lot of times that I found. So especially because we're in this streaming age and we know artists do not get paid that much for you all to stream their albums, because gone are the days where you going to the record store and you running it up. The streaming helps, but the licensing is key, very key, especially if you, Jay, I can see and hear you. I don't know what. It just will not let him be great. I don't know what's going on. But also, if you're a songwriter, that's another way you get paid as well. Jay, can you hear me? I can hear and see you. Oh wow. I can, and we can hear and see you. That's crazy. Let me see if I can edit his mic settings. See if we can.
Damn.
Jay, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, I can hear and see you.
Okay, perfect. Look, I got a phone call that came in because I'm on my phone, and I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm stupid, by the way. Just know that I'm stupid.
Listen, so you so smart, right? You smart with metaphysics, but the phone is another thing. Yeah, you know. But by the way, Do Not Disturb is one of my favorite iPhone features because
it's the best one. It's the best one they got.
Creative. I don't want to be bothered. So let's
yeah.
Let's get back into it. You left off. You were talking about licensing. Very important. So that's been a key
licensing is the most important. It's the most important deal an artist can have.
That means like when your stuff is in a movie, when it's on a TV show, a
commercials, all this and that.
We hear it playing in a mall.
Right. If you don't have a licensing deal, they're not picking it up.
Okay.
If you don't have a licensing deal, you're not getting in any of these. And my whole grind has been organic, completely grassroots. The music speaks, not the popularity speaks, not the hype. I didn't have to diss somebody to get to blow up like Kendrick. Okay, I didn't have to.
It wasn't all about this and that.
So I had to date. It was. I didn't have to date Rihanna, do some weird stuff, or do to get people to like and listen to my music. It's really truly based on the music.
Yeah.
And
so your album, yeah.
Yeah. These other guys are lying to y'all. They're scamming you.
So are you not a Kendrick fan, or were you were?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I just didn't have to do what they did.
Okay.
To get streams, to get attention, to get popularity. I didn't have to go on a million tours and get a feature with Lil Wayne and get this. None of that. I'm doing it all myself, by myself. I'm the greatest artist right now, living right now. That's in rap. Ain't nobody doing what I'm doing. They can't do it. They couldn't if they tried.
That's why you call yourself the modern day Michelangelo?
No, because I'm great at everything. That's why I call myself the Michelangelo. Sculpture. Michelangelo was a sculpturist. He was a multi-artist. He was a multiple disciplined artist. He was a sculpturist. He was a painter. He drew. He did this. He did that. I do more than what he does. I'm like Michelangelo, and then add Prince in there, and then add the heart of a Tupac who gonna tell it like it is.
I love it. So wait a minute, let's talk about.
I don't have no fear, period.
I love that.
So I'm a big Kendrick fan. I'm just not afraid to tell it like it is. I heard
the line where you were like, I don't let a girl kill my vibe or a chick kill my vibe. No diss to K Dot, no diss to Kendrick. So I peeped that in one of the songs. Let's talk about I Don't Believe in Bad Days. Talk about what mindset shift you had to make to live by that idea, to say I don't believe in bad days. Like, what? Talk about that.
That came when I was in prison when I was 21, 22 years old. I said I refuse to have one bad day while I'm here. I was in prison for selling drugs, of course, like most people from where I'm from. Um, I did my time, but I did it without having one bad day. I educated myself more. I stayed in college while I was there. They let me go to college while I was there.
How long
I
were
had
you
a,
there?
I had a regimented schedule, 4 years.
Okay,
Did
so that's a
4 years in
considerable
the
amount of
penitentiary,
time.
my early 20s. Think about that. Like, man,
Mm,
that time period locked
mm,
up, right?
So I don't believe in
Uh,
bad days. You definitely, yeah.
I came up with that line in there. I was like, I don't believe in bad days. I'm not gonna have no bad days. And that line, I've been living like that ever since. And I ain't never had a bad day. If there's a lesson to be learned, I'm gonna learn it. I don't care what happens. I might have a rough day, but what I get out of it is gonna be great. I write down everything I do before I do it. I can show you book after book, book after book, full of every to do that I've done in the past 7 years. I can show you every single one of them, front
Mm,
and back page in these. I can show you everything, every single plan I've done this year, last year, year before, year before, year before. Every single note of what I plan to do, I write it down at night. What I plan to do the next day, and then I wake up with the intentions to do that. I live life very intentional.
mm,
And that's how I don't have a bad day because I'm too
mm,
intentional. I'm
mm.
intending on getting this done, getting that done, going for that. If I don't do it, I will circle it and it'll be the top thing on my
Come
next
back
list.
to it. Yeah, right, right.
Right. It'll
Because
be
a
the
lot
top
of
thing on my next
times, yeah, a lot of times I was telling my daughter this. A lot of times it's just a bad moment. It's not a bad day.
right. It's just
Because you just
bad
haven't, it
moment.
might be a few, it might have been shit happening all day, maybe. And those days rare where it's always, but like you said, you got to take the lesson from it. So
Right.
but I was listening to, it's definitely been a transition from throughout your albums. And that this one is definitely, um, I, definitely I can see some transitions and transformations. And I love
Right.
Smitten. Let's get more into talking about Smitten and how that came together. How did that challenge you working with Taylor? Were you all in the studio together, or this was you all just did your part separately, or how did that come
We did our
together?
part separately, but we talked a lot about everything every day. She was newlywed. Shout out to her, congratulations to her on that. At the time, this is just last year. And while I went to the Grammys, and she got it done like while I was there. she got like she got it done and sent it to me like, hey, really fast, like, what do you think of this? And I was like, oh my goodness, she killed it. So then I
Mhm.
started manipulating and I put her vocals in a different place, and then I did this and found out, man, I just scattered it and did my producer thing that I do,
Mhm.
and made
Mhm.
some of it. But the whole concept of Smitten is like, in a world of chaos, really all that counts is people.
Mhm.
If you don't have people, no matter how good you're doing or how well you're getting through everything, if you don't have people, if you don't have a partner, if you don't have somebody to talk to, if you don't have somebody with you, because we're supposed to be together. That's what we're meant to be. We are meant to be together. We were created together. We've never walked this earth alone ever.
Mhm.
So the whole concept of smitten is like, man, that's why I start with the issues of the world or the stuff I'm getting past. And then I'm like, but I'm smitten for you. You make the migraine go away. You make a dead tree want to grow. You make a fall leaf want to stay. Make a hurt player want to play. That's what's
Yeah.
going to fill your cup up.
Mhm. Right. We're not
Is
meant to be alone. If we're
right.
not, even animals have a mate. Like
All of them.
we're supposed to have, you're supposed to have a mate. It doesn't, and I'm sure she's smitten being the newlywed. So wait a minute.
Yeah.
Who's the
Yeah.
muse for you? Who are you smitten by, Jay?
Hey man, ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. You know what? I have a different muse for every single song because I don't talk about just who I'm dating or who I'm in love with or who I'm feeling or something. Every song is about somebody that I'm looking at or something I'm looking at that I can relate to, where I can feel them on that. You know, like my new album, I Don't Believe in Bad Days 2, that's about to come, that I'm working on right now. That's
Okay.
almost done. Is a song called Running on Fumes. And it came from watching one of my friends just run on fumes. And I
Mm,
could relate to it. I was like, I do that too. You know, when
mhm,
you really love what you do, you know, and but it's, you know, everything has a different muse. I don't just talk to the people about brag or talk about sex or something like that. And it's
mhm.
deeper. It's deeper for me.
Yeah.
Like it's really really deep. I can't like undo the way that I was trained to think about love, and you know, by Rastafarians and by my mother, and you know, I can't undo that. That's the way I understand love, and you really can't understand it until you really like experience it yourself and you realize what will calm you. Like I could have everything in the world, but if I don't have people, I have nothing. It's like there's no point in it. You'll lose faith in all kinds of stuff just based on
Hmm. You got
not
to have that
having people
connection.
around. Yeah, you got to
I
have human
agree.
connection, right? So
Yeah.
it's
So
that's
how do
what
you as
Smitten
a
is about.
yeah, because I see you've gone viral a few times. So you wouldn't necessarily be considered a popular artist, but how do you decide when to play into that being viral and how do you decide like okay today I'm gonna play with the algorithm a little bit or some
Right,
days like you know what no I'm gonna be
right.
chill.
You know what? Even Jesus had to go and get baptized,
Mm,
right? He had to go be baptized by John the Pope. John the Baptist was like, actually, you should be baptizing me. And he's
mm,
like, no, 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 no. Trust me, baptize me in front of these people so they can see that I'm relatable to them.
mm,
You know, so I'm different. I'm gonna teach them something different. I'm gonna show them something different. But even I gotta be baptized. Even I gotta go through this so that you can accept what I'm saying. You don't think I'm bigger than you or I'm better than you. It's so
mm,
that you can know that I'm just like you. So when I'm talking to you, you know I'm just like you. You know you. So if I show you a miracle, you know you can do it too.
mhm, mhm.
Jesus walked on water, and then he didn't walk on water because he needed to walk on water. There was some over there he needed to get. He did it to show people whatever I can do, you can do it. And then Peter walked on water. He took 2 steps, fell in the water. Jesus grabbed him and said, "Hey, you just didn't have any faith."
Right. So is that what you want people years from now when people discover your catalog? Is that what you want them or hope they'll understand about who you were in this era
Of course,
as an artist?
that's all I make music for. Is to I might be most talented man in the world, but who cares? It's I had to wake up and find myself again, rewind myself again, realign myself again. The enemy's only inside myself. Whenever I pride
Mm,
myself, I hide myself and block myself from wins. I had that obstacle. You gotta wait. You gotta step out of fear, or it conquers you. You gotta make the impossible possible. Get off your back. That's what gotta do. Get up and do what you gotta do. Nobody gonna acknowledge you. Nobody gets you, but I get you. I get you. I get you. That's what my music is.
I
It's
love
me
it.
being you. I'm you.
I definitely have resonated a lot. And let me just share with you some of my favorite tracks off I Don't Believe in Bad Days. Of course, Smitten, that Stay Alive. I love how you went to the Whoa by Snow Allegra, how
Yeah,
you
yeah, 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 yeah.
interpolated that in there. And of course, Abel. That's one of my
Abel.
favorites.
Yeah,
So
Abel's great. Abel's featuring Meech. Meech produced "Toss It Up" by Machiavelli by Tupac,
ah oh,
and
so
produced a lot of
Machiavelli, you
stuff
got a
for
vet on there then.
B2K. Yeah, that's a vet. That's a hoop.
You got a
He was
vet.
with Death Row, all that
I love
corrupt. This is
oh,
Meech we talking about. Meech.
I love so how do you
Demetrius Shipp
decide like
Sr. Demetrius
I
Shipp.
love
Matter of fact, his son is Demetrius Shipp Jr., who played Tupac in the movie.
ah I
That's his
love
dad
it.
that's singing on that.
So how do you decide collaborations? Because you obviously with your dad
He's like
being in the
family. He's
industry,
family to me.
yeah,
He's
it's
family
like
to
you
me.
know,
So,
yeah. Is this somebody you want to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
no. I didn't even know I wanted to work with Meech on that project. I just know Meech was at my house and he was going through it because we both lost a friend, a mutual friend, someone that's he lost his brother. That was like an uncle to me, and so we were both going through it. So we made that song "Able" from that moment, which was just like a year and some change ago. We lost a guy named Zoo. Shout out to Zoo. Shout out to Bannon Brooks. And but it's that's who we lost, you know. And rest in peace to my uncle Ben. And but that's what he was going through it. He was hurt, he was distraught by it. And I was like, sing this real quick. And he just started singing. That was very organic, right on the spot. One thing
that'd be the best though. That a lot of times that's the best. Just like off guard pictures. So I appreciate
we sat
it.
right here in this room, right here, and just we were talking about it, and we both were in tears.
And,
we just made it.
And making that, like you said, that human connection. And it's nothing. I'm glad we can be back outside now because during the pandemic, it was, you know, we really had to get creative to achieve that human connection. So I appreciate your time, Jay French, and I'm gonna wrap it up. I appreciate you hanging in there. Appreciate the audience hanging in there with the technical issues. I look forward to part 2 of I Don't Believe in Bad Days. Is there any projected to release date? And also let us know what else is coming up.
Right now, it's being worked on. It's about 80% done. Maybe more, about 85% done. And it's coming soon, very soon. And I think it's the best rap album ever. It's my best work, I feel like. But you know, who's to say that? You know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, because you might you gonna keep going.
But I think it's the best album. I came into this album thinking, nah, number 2 got to be twice as good as the first one. It's a different feeling. It's a different vibe. It's a different thing.
And so besides that, what so do we have a projected release date? Is that coming sometime in 2026?
It's coming. Yeah, it's coming like in the next couple months.
Okay. So we'll be on the lookout for that. Is there anything
you're gonna be shocked by the single that come out first. It's really gonna shock you.
Okay.
It's really gonna shock you. You
get
gonna
back
love
in touch and let me know.
You gonna love it. I'm telling you that now.
Okay.
The first single that comes out, but the week ahead of time, you're gonna love it. You are gonna be like,
shoot it my way.
As soon as it come on.
Okay.
When you press play,
all right now.
Before I say a word, you're gonna be like,
because I've been listening to music a long time. So that's a tall order.
Before I say a word.
The hi-fi days. I come from the hi-fi stereo days, okay? I come from the 33s and the 45s.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Before I say a word on this first track, not first track, on this first release, this first single release, before I say a word, you're gonna be like this.
Okay. So
I'm just giving you, that's all I'm gonna give you.
Okay.
You're going to be clapping. You might hit something before I say a word on this track.
Okay.
In the first 5 seconds of listening to this track, you might knock something off the table.
I'm gonna hold you to that. So what else can people look forward to? Any movies, any appearances? Are you going to the Grammys
I have a movie.
this year?
I'm in a movie. I'll be at the Grammys, and but I have a movie coming out with Vivica Fox, and Cuba Gooding Jr., Demetrius Shipp Jr., DC Young Fly. We all in this movie. It's an incredible movie. It's called Breaking the Cycle. It's written by an NBA player named Jarnell Stokes, Jarnell Stokes, and his brother Isaiah Stokes. It's an incredible movie.
I bet. When's the release? Is there a release date for that?
Coming out early 2026. It's finally coming out.
What was it like working with Vivica?
I didn't work with her personally. I worked with DC. Me and DC. I mean, every scene I'm in was with DC.
Okay, and how's that with him? He's a good
He's
actor.
funny.
He
He
really
cool.
did. I really
He's
like
chill
him
brother. He's a good dude. Yeah, he got good spirit.
He did an excellent job. I believe the show was American Soul.
Yeah,
or something like that. But he did an excellent job as
his ability to switch up his timing and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's a pro.
Yeah,
the guy has become a pro.
A comedian. I can tell he's not just a comedian.
People only know him for that. I'm like, man, y'all don't even know how much of a pro this guy is.
Yeah.
At acting.
Yeah.
He's a pro.
He's excellent. He's excellent.
That's all I'm saying. Man, this dude was in pocket. Big. Yep. We are way out in Kansas City on set. Big set. And this dude is a pro. He's a pro out there. He's growing as an actor prolifically.
Mm-hmm. I believe
he plays a guy called Four Fingers.
That sounds ridiculous. That sounds like that's gonna be ridiculous.
But he's on the basketball court. We're hooping together. We played ball for like 6 hours out there.
Wow.
6 hours in the heat in the summer.
Oof. In Kansas.
We had to keep taking breaks, take water breaks, eating breaks. Craft services showed up right. They showed up good. And it was a whole thing, you know. And I'm like the op for DC. I play as op.
Okay. So tell people where they can did I lose you again, Jay? I was gonna say tell people where they can find you on Instagram and Facebook. Well, I'll tell you all. You all can find him at Jaguar. Let me look it up right quick.
Hold up.
There we go. Okay, right quick. We wrapping it up.
Can you see me?
Jay.
Hear me? See me?
Yeah. Can you hear and see me?
Yeah.
On. Where can people I was just going to where can people find you?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
You can hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Here, I'm gonna put it into the chat.
I can't hear you. It sucks.
Here, I'm gonna put it into the. I'm gonna type it.
Let me see.
Put it.
I don't know if we gotta wrap up. If you're trying to wrap up, but I can't hear nothing. I hear nothing. Oh man.
Tell people where they can find.
Someone tried to call me again. I suck at this, Rocky. I told you. I'm not smart. I told you.
He's hold on. Intelligent.
Where are we at? Oh man, this sucks, man.
I don't know. It's a trap. How you can tell people where they can find you.
Where they can find you. Man, you can find me anywhere. Don't worry about it. You can find me anywhere. If you really want to find me, you'll find me. You'll find me. Jay French. You'll find me. If you really want to find me, I'm not finna sell you any music. I'm not finna sell you a dream. Brother, the clothing line is dope. You'll see it. The music, you'll hear it. You don't even look for me. Matter of fact, stay where you're at. Don't even look. Stay where you're at. Park it. Don't even look. Look for Rocky. Find Rocky. Find Rocky.
Okay.
It's a pleasure speaking to you. The pleasure is all mine speaking to you. You are such a beautiful soul.
Thank you.
And it is nothing but a pleasure to speak to you. I can't hear you right now, but I love you and I really want you to win. And I really need you to keep going and keep your spirit like this. Don't change anything for anybody. You are an incredible person. I'm telling you right now. She's texting me all my questions. Hold up. Take care. Thank you. I will. Thank you. Love.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
This is funny.
All right. Y'all, thank y'all for